Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Every day is a new day. And today, for some of the day, I am putting on my renovation hat. And we've got some amazing clients that we've done a ton of work for in the past. We don't normally do smaller jobs. This is a smaller job for us. But today we are taking down a wall in a basement and opening it up, reworking the room a little bit. We're putting in some vinyl flooring. They've got a son that plays some hockey, and so we are going to make that room more hockey friendly. And so I don't just do real estate. We do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff. I've got real estate, I've got construction going on, and we've got various projects happening in the real estate business. And so I think that a lot of people, and I don't really talk about it enough, but I work with a lot of other realtors too. I've got a great group of guys. We do fast, efficient work, and it comes out awesome. And so we also, even though I'm a real estate agent, I do a ton of work with other realtors because it's hard to find good trades guys. And so we do a lot of work locally in Burlington and Oakville. But today we're going to go through and do some work in Burlington. So stay tuned. All right, so we're in this basement room here. The lighting's not the greatest, but this wall is going to come down, which we've already kind of started. And then basically we are going to open up. Clients have a beautiful house. We've done some renovations on it. And this area here is this wall is what's coming down as well. And then the flooring is getting changed. Yeah. A little bit on the smaller side for us. A little bit. But we have some amazing clients. We love to take care of them, so we get it done. Okay, so one of the most asked questions that I get has to do with, do we renovate and stay, or do we move? And more than likely, if people are going to move, they're probably going to end up making the house their own. Anyways, so I'm going to do a whole series on renovations in your current house, or moving and renovating a new house, or just moving and finding like your dream house. It's going to be a little bit of a longer series, but I think it's going to be extremely helpful, whether you're in the business, whether you are someone thinking about making a move. Maybe you're like a mortgage broker or somebody that works within the real estate industry or construction industry. It's actually it's a very interesting topic, and a lot of people ask me that question. The broad overview is very simple though, is where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? If you're thinking that you need more space or less space, something to consider. Do you have kids that are in schools in your area? Are you wanting to move and take them out of those schools? There's another question to think about. Are you getting a job transfer? A lot of factors play into whether or not you stay and renovate or you move. But I would say probably the biggest trend I'm seeing is a lot of people, specifically clients that are in their 60s and up, are considering staying in their house and actually renovating it to suit their needs. problem is there's not that much inventory for people that are thinking about downsizing, because the inventory that we're looking at is gone up in value, right? So you're selling a $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 plus home, hoping to downsize and pull out your equity. The challenge is the home that you're looking at probably needs some work. It's probably an older bungalow, potentially a condo that needs to be updated, and they're not cheap. Like, you're not getting great value if you stay local. So if you're looking at squeezing those dollars, you're going to be moving outside of the GTA, or you're going to be moving towards, outside the GTA, more St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, Brantford, if you're going that direction, or maybe you're thinking about going like north. The problem is, if you don't do it in the next year or two, those places and those areas are going up in value as well. The reason being is they're more cost effective. So if you're thinking about making a move or thinking about potentially renovating, there's a lot to think about. It's not just as simple as, let's just make that move. You really have to plan it out. And you're going to hear me say that over and over and over again, to the point where you're like, Ken, we get it. We've got to plan our move, or we've got to plan our reno. So what I would suggest is, before you contact anybody, before you do anything, think about where you're going, what you're doing, what's your plans for the next 5 to 10 years. From that point, then we can sit down and formulate a game plan and understand what you're thinking. We can go from there. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a series upcoming about renovations, about how they fit into the construction industry. Hope you're liking these videos. I'm enjoying making them. It gives me time to think about what's on my mind instead of just writing it out and putting up a cheesy picture or something like that. It actually gives me a chance to have a conversation, and hopefully you can take that conversation and use it in your life, or someone that you may know that needs it. Share it if you find it valuable. Thank you for liking it. We'll be back.